Yo guys, InsaneGamer52 here, and today I'm going to show you all the locations that you can dig with a shovel in the new Terra Maledicta map on Vanguard Zombies. If you learn anything new in this video, a like rating is always appreciated. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to see more in-depth guides in the future. If any new dig locations are added, I'll put them in a pinned comment down below. Alright, so first off, in order to dig, you'll need a shovel. I made a quick 1-minute guide with all the shovel spawn locations, so if you don't know where to get one, then check out the video in the description below and at the top right of the screen right now. Okay, once you have a shovel, you can dig around the map and get various rewards like salvage, ammo, and items for a couple side Easter eggs. I'm going to go through these locations by splitting them up into the areas that you unlock when you enter a portal and complete an objective to open up a section of the map. The first place you can dig is one that I have definitely missed many times and is actually in the spawn right in front of the Altar of Covenants. Next up is the Demonic Frenzy area with 7 dig locations. The first dig spot is over here in the military camp, then over by the Demonic Frenzy fountain, then to the side of the river, then all the way back on the outside corner of this middle building, then on the outside of the building closest to spawn, then next to this vehicle, and finally one last spot towards the Decimator Shield. Next up is the Decimator Shield area with 4 dig locations. The first dig spot is way over to the left next to this vehicle. Then back on the other side of the Decimator Shield, then on the other side of this little wall, and finally against the edge of the map right next to the previous spot. Next up is the Fiendish Fortitude area. This area actually only has 1 dig location since it's so small and it's right here next to the wall just past the perk fountain. Next up is the Venomous Vigor area with 3 dig locations. The first spot is over here to the left as you walk into the area. Then just on the other side of this broken plane part, and finally behind this rock next to the perk fountain. Next up is the Diabolical Damage area with 7 dig locations. The first spot is right here along the edge of the map. Then next to this large rock. Then behind that large rock. Then right through this archway. Then on the road leading to Ethereal Haste. Then way on the other side of the main building off to the right. And finally, right next to this corner of the main building. And the final area is the Ethereal Haste area with 8 dig locations. The first spot is off to the side as you walk up the hill leading to the train area. Then to the left as you enter the train area. Then right next to the perk fountain. Then next to the center car of the train. Then past the front of the train next to the ammo crate. Then on the other side of the front train car. Then next to this gap between the train cars. And finally, on the other side of this crystal formation on the edge of the map. There are 31 dig locations in total, and they seem pretty evenly spaced out based on the size of each area. If you found any part of this guide helpful, let me know by dropping a thumbs up. And feel free to subscribe for more in-depth guides in the future. I stream on YouTube multiple times a week and post important gaming news on Twitter. Check the description below for all my socials. Alright, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.